Okay, so yasa ababiem yabeda wala asase so dia go kensi abre so say ye dey eye pensen mo be lucky about clinic for one other room anasa enkomo we ye dey bro but text message line here 1760 fabrain na ye njibre ni ntimi kenkan enfama medical dia to say lucky about clinic for adaroma ana enkomo we nyina no ye dey bro obetimi afre Dr. Yeboah 0243 201 244 and 0277 465855. A free Juada company fiada. Lucky about clinic for one on day a year. Infidia who do a bar, Yadia be another crown called out Subiano or the Bacco down on a Timefree Precopedia. Maybe I'll show the check where. Kaneshi, one more a year Green Story building in one near Accra Academy. And again, Shekaswan so. Near the corners, one bank gas station or the Sasa Takrade in Crawford, just behind Capstone filling station. Kofodia so do nature oldest is net traffic light, no, or call a Kodum runabout on no. A whole anabehu lucky herbal clinic for Sunyani Abisim Quine so in between Taiko and Roman Secretariat, Kumasi Report Junction, one is a total filling station and a Shell fuel station in Temon, Sansuna, Tema Community 2. Kane bia na Adom FM one mono club and a share fence and afi gomo guakrum Winneba Junction do anya che Swedro Quantempono so no lucky about clinic or friend 0243 201 244 and 0277465855 yadie bia adane kranko edom bia no fako dom lucky about na Dr. Yeboah and then pay for a more quantum kosukran. Now, Chewy, our Senior Domase, Owusu Boateng, and our George of Checkers Business Enterprise. Major say, Regional Minister Baba Time, which is also an Anobi lawyer and Anobi Boahin, and I say, my Shibaja form Senior East and West, the Baba Time, which is Owusu Boateng, the friend of our brand here, Oma made that from Senior Domase. Now, what we every Senior Domase, na Obakakopoma, make crab here. When you have for you na Dumasi, and I know I'm not going to now, so you say, what I your question, Coso, a Damasi. Say, Mimi and Dari Mokayo, I may compare my make crab a chair, a Wusubuating, a brantier, and a George, the bush of one mammy, a check way. I said, I'm a dabbage of for the young Casa Kakra, na Mintimenju Adrian chair, when Comaho do a difficulty, I imagine, no doom, where Prim Sabre, some Dona, Nayaka, the jet is also Adrian chair on one. Ubetimi afresh here menoka say on 0302 211 701 up to 4 and then check 0302 211 701 up to 4 but text message dodona aba yabeje brenso na yakenkan text messages a hodo nyina so e the amount but here ebetimi akasa answer na mada abeja phone di 0302 211 701 up to 4 view 0302 211 701 up to 4. You be Ghana city no and come on and so you be share fuel prices so and come on none the crack no public accounts committee one also come out one di say mampenyi anamon tuobia ese say animanim ye no otimi tu no etimedi sa and come on yanko gina sunyane na yene Ben and twetwen come on Ben ma chia pom ti say sunyane boko de
dia omani no ye pa mi se musumo ye
na me Adom ye ho ye ti Ben
you mamintia Ghana ambassador to Algeria emise nano oba ye mami Sisia Johnson aye e honorable His Excellency Kojo Nyamichemafu ye mana kwa ba ye tiano na regional minister honorable Erikupuku ni deputy justice Samuel Aje na ye MC ọ̀rọ̀ kwesi opo ababio ya operation east MP adi ni chiomu ina nya the mekati nya NDC fu nya ni say bia da o NDC any problem level that say me ati say petrol no into so abante say motiso tie mesre say no ya mutu ntentem no nti so aba omotiso ntem na bia nya kama say de bia next time you mutu amanfo nkasa nti tie so a omotiso na mi NDC was my friend and I'm really on him both Jumadine His Excellency John Dramani Mahama na bia nko wa my that's it.
All right, yeah, that's it. Kwabena J Bonga half good morning. I put you saying.
But I'm going to say, Grandma,
Who Kasefia Kuma? And Kranza?
Kuma.
Okay, all right, yet you come now.
Me pacho, na me pese can say. They say of my pain, John Draman Mahama. Only to name my they say I want to papa and tea. So when I said I'm a movie, so no see a good on one now papa from my maintenance.
Okay. Yeah, that's it. In Kranza, was your phone teaching one more Times Square. Young Kwao so Raman or Techiman. Raman, good morning. Upon to say.
Good morning, no mind.
Raman, it's you.
That's it. Manya Kunya, the Mamintia was for to allow you to Mama Chairman Manachi. Oh, my, in fact, why you my name? I would do my dear who ye. Not yen would be the pre na, dear, and says, we are suffering now, Jay, somewhere queen. African countries need to be and declare more trust. Now, the best say, I'm buying and I don't see any another customer from the Badwam. Now you in Ghana. You are a possible, the possible. And this are buying the finance here. Burma boom, woman, yet. The moon, a quenya, a fashion, a go, a granite yet, a banner house now. I won't get up on a winter and on mine with any. Yesterday, no matter proportionate year, a tearful yarn, party did before be back into the Brennan. I won't get 3 my queen. The moment they defend it, yes, now you're the empty fan about you, the day you will betray. Okay, with your best threat, we are self and in a buffum. In Ghana, Embra from Nassidi.
All right.
I won't betray it. Now, a buffum Nassena, a barrier of Quata Sana, Nema, I would say now a bamo, our system, the other strange this and by employers of Mukwayi dinner, and the course of FNSA at my phone, a bread.
Yeah, that's it. Jeff, good morning. Upon to say.
Good morning, on my hand.
Yet you, Jeff.
I shall make come out on some media and check a same man, and I also occurred this time the second, and I. Near Benny Yemedia, in whether you quay no man as ye beige. Me sorry, you know, this is the year I'm say that Ghana as a whole is very difficult. A China will see with Trinity, will see full now, what is on a stay and we don't really even know when he's going to implement it. And moreover, we from the village area, it affects us the most.
Okay. All right, so yeah, that's it. 1760. We'll text message line. If I bring energy, bring to me and can and for 0302 211 up to 4. Echo Ian. Good morning.
Hello.
Hello, Echo. Good morning.
Good morning, Tana.
Yes, sir. Adom Boko.
Good morning. Abom Jose.
Echo Boko.
I'm my partner and pay more ama Ghana mine. Master Ghana for time Bembia na papa atamas uncle creature no Chelsea. Them gays me or come out some the another also saw them zamano. Master Ghana for also a bro no soon docon also atamas no soon your mama. In the moment beer for now some cause saw your mama there or make again one sem. About 10 to 1 buffo. I will find 2 on buffo. Yana association together for you to your own foe. No mamma, yes, so the one is the mando. Never mother about a ban. Must as a ban no woman on focus no on ye. Nagana Yumpun. Ninja on was over Brabon, no Yamino be doing us.
Okay. Yes, sir, that's CP 1760. Your text message line if I bring energy break and go. Okay, Kwakuba Taylor, good morning. Upon saying. Kwakuma TV no. Kofi ma TV no ma volume ni nkofom. Ma ni nkofom. Bye.
Person make che aban say say o ma no mo ede. Na nechi no so la she be rude. Ama hini that's a ye face o no ye din. E kwan no o ma state fi aje koju wo mu. E wa na beji wo mu. O ma yo metu kwan no bedu wo mu. Eso o mu ye wo hwe de bia das. Amani say wo for mu a eya ye ho pande saban say we two son among Mamadiano and my bro.
Okay, but last should be there clearly Saturday we may file so we say construction order that. And you know,
but
and to residents in the you please say definitely you go through the inconvenience. It is a double market. Quite now more baby our construction cost will be reasonable inconvenience. You bear with them, but then can't you almost hurry or more no one to me and my residents about last should be. But yet that's it. You're trim paying for agencies. Okay, so then come on then Spato is if it's correct and Pato and Casa. Good morning. Upon saying oh, okay. Laundry man, the best laundry service in Kumasi. Ashtown, she want quite in area. Good. We are Chana Namame, Chaba for me. Yet you. Now, and then when you can have the my dear. And I'm with the Upa Justice and the Equi.
My Basso, a friend, I would not say Janamo Tamaso.
Okay.
Now, my mom will view about the very good.
Okay.
The minute if you unfortunately using Yago car.
Okay,
now, my right as a movie say, maybe I bind Mr. Reno on because light a bois, the Jenny, Rene, or you never have more than one if you go for an
answer.
Like Unity, the big light is suppressor, nothing. A man is in a year more than you know. And it will be bread, no, you come back on man, you pay the not about an say, I'm my day, around every day. Like I said, maybe a minute, then pressure the bear politics. Maybe a time and the animal politics. But one should maybe a pa and be enough. I know my mother about what the beer, I'm sure the thing. Minimum mechanic one. Oh, mine. They say, Pumula, as you can 4 minutes ago. After the idea, when you use power motor.
Maybe I will assume.
Maybe make up to I have to make because I might make up to them because you might will be I am on your foot over the that I didn't really to say, oh, my better with my age. I need the day I feel it, right? Umately, I did a biafel and the 3 baby that you wouldn't have feel but maybe I say, I start to feel it. So when I wanted to advance to come back behind the swap, the baton, you know, you took a Canada one. Thank you, no making sure it's the news, you know. As they see, I start to air feel like yes, you know. The we should go away grass on the water, so track a crack. On my year, ornament. That prove up much. I'm throw out the Miankatana Frau at 1 and 2 Kumula.
Okay.
Yes, you know, it's your hands no more now. They him to Kumula, or mine is, or mine is politicians and the mobile for years on the call. Yeah, him for the move.
Okay.
When you are, it's on mine is say.
Okay.
What we saw in was the minister or me.
Okay.
Who will him, yeah, pretty big.
All right.
I dance your fire, and you know, so full of or my dear, I could be here.
All right. Yeah, now I say, Ali, assalamu alaikum. Yeah, Ali. Yeah, no. Well, Yerbisia, now you could try one by your bar. Before it's not answer. Now, it didn't come out hold your ebro. But one text message in bra on 1760, make out say Lucky Herbal Clinic for Daruma. And as Uncle Moye, bro. Yeah, Kwaba. Okay, so Yasai Abba, Ebedian Common, as Arabu Yama, upon say. Okay, Alright. Yeah, come on.
Oh, you're with your chair. Madam Asisu said, but me about the run. The chief, national chief imam, near Ephraim, Ninia Ire, and then I pay 10 o'clock and I'm not going.
Okay.
And I was sick. I mean, Sermon Bodo.
Dogo. Hajia Fati Dakuma.
Hajia Fati Dakuma.
Your boss ran a cause, but Hajia Fati the Moody NSS. Oh, Dakuma. Dogo, Ninia, Dogo, Chief Mam Ninia. Okay. Ntineri Hajia Fati no from Robert 12. Okay. Nana, I'm so much able to phone to Muliato, and I pay 10. And I'm a sorry one. I'm on Chief Mam Fee. Okay, all right. Abobi, boy, Parliament in come briefly now for young questions.
Parliament, with us,
Professor Dodu.
It has any kind of chief for you now to make your cap himself for a motion program. Good. A better massy. I won't cost some more mapa. Now, Parliament said, only said, the piano in some more. Enra, I'm saying same you know I mean who ofidie so ne baby na ye Professor Dodo Oba a privileges committee. And no yan kan wi me man kobi but if your proceedings to be a cosona. I'm so no akasa kra on kasai. In lawyer na kasai or can say wanye na adwen so or the bebu parliament enimtia. Na parliament hun sa dia ene or pacho. One akasa on kasai. I'm who say MPC be especially water caucus no ekoye pa because one money ko fa assembly by about Ebola say one who say yeah trials bi o ha I to say ko fo be nim ho hwe na amanfo so ye mo ho dewru mo monti ase ama fear and panic aba ho ndi ko menyanga parliament en fa ya no tum na speaker so en fa health minister emra parliament meche kwa mo fa so Timuno no bia sorry kan de mo speaker mo mo kwan so mo nkasa na mukasa na ba abantino obi aso che na adwen na me hwe water caucus na MPC no bia no mo how kese ne say oza dodu kan say apart from the parliament o mo ni me hwe no o ma gu Ghana ni ma ase na o ma kan ya so mo san twen san e hono ne kofa asem no ba no service bi obi kasa o parliament wa o ti abontin no wo betimi aka say me ti say MP we kan we say na ade ne ti nye ne o kan no nye sa ne ti nti me sure so ye research ya anko nkasa sa and I don't think say anybody will have a problem and we MP say you are still under the constitution who can be no one can you betimi kan but oba kasa parliament nyina gu Ghana ni ma se na parliament nyina ntwen san e wo the speaker no kra fra na the poyampo there were institutions be wha o ahwena ututu na ase a enye sabi institution kwa na atu na ase o man ni nyina na brase ntina ukọ court so a judge to man judgment na bia me ma tran lawyer ma fa judgment na me so ma reply so judgment we dey ma hwe cases ni nyina anya ne kwa so eno no judge bia ntimi nya me hwe ya asenu tu chena ngasa ja judgment will mind we gugana nyina ni mase no me pagana fo nche Supreme Court fo nyina anya papa me pagana fo acho sisi se ende mu so ya mo kasa nyame ametiona woni me kasa the office ni sana kwa ba asem mo nkan wie Professor Dodu kwa nkasa ne me hu headline say papa acho ampa ne lawyer uni Kulendi kasa mehwene mkaka mehwene na metie no nti mse bia next week no mse on Samra
Thursday
and the other major issue no local government ministry for so nyina be kaya 3 June na asem kase si wo Ghana ha issue kase to ya jakoka ho a adehye ya hwe adehye bibre na parliament kura eka ho asem ma speaker ma ho kwan se MPC ni bi nko he na si wo circle omukọ ba na bi kura be kan se nkofo ho no mu hu omon na omumpo mani mahwe bi nkura huro omo amma omuhu se bi a multi parliament no kura ja mo nwen ye ho nti ma majority leader na kan se asema be ye ntwi ntra ho ne be twi ministers bi aba parliament no mo so abe chen ekwan be fa so a sa asema be ebi nsi bio na be brass o can say to works and housing, local government, and finance. That was 5th June. The Mubino, days later, still near and Tiffy. Until me, beside urgent questions, me no back to finance minister, back to local government minister. Finance minister, there no, but see, farm my other papers. So just say, ubisa sa question na agent I say speaker ma approval na table office so informal minister no na e dey ba other paper so say question na MP abisa ni ti ya no na local government the end I mean charge the speaker ajia to ma ba other paper so first time ama second time e do so no no mo chọ letter by say almost no mo koye national sanitation day ewo wa jom the ministry ni na ekọ wa na nka minister ni yanko no aba be bisa be ya no question na ye titi kwan ben so na ministry no efa ama sa flas esi wa Accra ne regional capitals no e be brase as simple as that na speaker bufu say request go ba late say omo ko wa na den na eno kwa oni majority leader ni table of sport no otwuo mani kakra say eno kwa no wan kan chini pro bisa question ni say ye ntumi mfa ma order paper no so bi say kofo na bisa permission so omo ko wa sa di anka de chi a ana omo fi wa ne ba first Tuesday no komo me answer first Tuesday no amaso then no na question is ambaye you could do parliament no obi anim say ye swearing BT baba swearing we are na ye corrections of rules and proceedings we are question time urgent question after do so a majority that so minister there no ya na it is what two kwan and two deputies in there in so some mobile be answer question no especially a ministry when me say ho nyina akra ya MPs na so ye nti omoka the speaker ya be say mane nkwa nim kakra me anye no ma order paper nso kakra adonhwe ba me nsa twema be say no maba ewie bibia ewie dru so na sto obi ansi ho nti ma chief whip no sorry kan say we dio eye ni asa obeka so obeka free joada no wasa deputy minister si di o machi sa say mo question no mo say question ground no answer again question he answer the answer about that paper no so but there were other questions on local government na was say answer no cry about other paper no so the answer ni ho was from no pe cry from after obeti say ba kuso osunyane akuso okumase ba kuso enche bi o ba bedu nti abotu se say ya on my idea and speaker message say the agimensem the kwa me fa so bia no na speaker so kan say enne omopom mpo omomra no ma ono so be kire omo so speaker nti me fi ha me ko no ko say omo aye ready say omo the answer me ba
I see na there na speaker bit my
pom
and no we bre o
wait my omo for parliament
ko tisim se sia say me ba no kire wan panyin abam wan panyin be ka say adwobre dia no be ka say me yi omo afiri okra because o traona o ma parliament kwan say ento omo so aba see you no money adwuma biwa hey asem kase pa
I think parliament can even direct the president to remove them.
Vote of censure your vote of censure or constitution you got parliament that can say you vote to say
as a minister
go for empower as minister bill
power
sir say kroma no ntimi mfa nya adwuma kase ne say unlike certain situations in America party back who the presidency na party back who control of Congress and parliament no kroma no experience bi nti ba sanka president no party for so the party or parliament is so and then come fireworks for krum ha the majority na kasa the majority to mbo bom ho anom kabom se ne ekọ and as you fancy coalition parties kra anom ka se coalition e kabom e do so na se ne pe na ke ba yadwuma but say utama wow speaker obi anim so free mu side ka se yenye mu se ya and just say asa or send a message to the president say unko for Adom buy no into no nya adwuma o betra parliament but mo mama adwuma na
this is not the first time but most of the time mo frɛ people may say from mo brazana
usually no say enura na man here serious no say anka usually no leadership majority leadership no be sere kwa mo be my excuses so esem say na aba ntigu there but we dey almost say age om nsem omit my no my no and they be aba no ma excuse amom they be aba and obi aso say flats see wa kre enya de keto o na kan papa mu kra anka who minister for local government who na obesere kwan say person me ba no be ma statement na me share kwan aye fa so wa wo ma yeso enya ho abisa question na eno so da bia no so me tu acheda I was even saying this sanitation e wo wai mo ya tre na wo nti ba ku ntumi en kasa na me twa answer question na me wi am ko kan mo ho ana so we de me nkobi mo nko na me so me ntra nhwe achi na me ma Ghana for nyinaa nso hu sɛ yɛkɔyɛ clean up wɔ Accra yɛtu yɛn wɔ Accra ne yɛtu yɛn regional capitals no yɛbɔ ho ban. I don't see how they run things. Nti as a chief of staff no Ghana ma ukura nso ukura adwuma na yɛ den because woman the whole world te sɛ in fact ɛnura na emu bi ne mpɛsi yɛ push nukura wɔ mu ne sɛ so be a minister no tu kwan a ɛyɛ deputies na representing no another minister
cabinet minister
and an acting man. We would have pushed say, where is that minister acting for the local government minister? Because you better mind say deputies who come back, we won't listen to them. You're trained minister. You better say because that and you're trained. No new hot there. Why not president? Why not president appointed on acting man? Because deputies who cannot attend cabinet meetings.
And swear off.
What you say? Inti, one to tell me because government didn't have come up, I didn't have come up. Me party na yɛ no man yɛ me catch up say e wa ba me sa na yɛ no.
Okay, Alaji, quick on this.
Briefly, I share with most of the sentiments that Obi Ekano. Sabaka about 2 weeks ago and some 3 weeks, I actually do a front page. Say Mahama's appointees disappointing. Mahama's appointees disappointing.
You know the dark clouds over NDC there was.
And also dark clouds and also different. When we been until my trust our story. Omo why not extension? And for me, I think that's one of the weaknesses of this government. Among ministers, they do whatever they want. And it doesn't work that way.
I want to tell you about it. Chief of staff or the president. Or
today, I can even tell you some of the ministers don't even respect the current chief of staff. I can tell you for a fact. But may I try? Some of the ministers, they almost current chief of staff. You see, and I think the president must be up and doing where they must know. Because said discipline and indiscipline I could do government more. Already on my own, there is so much indiscipline. Say Cobra government more is serious. Very, very serious. And I probably not me majority whip and
Muntaka.
Asked the Wubesu when he was talking on the floor of parliament. And yeah. More deputies. Most are here MPs. First timers. Na muntu mi for bo moi munyoko. Why? Tell what can. Wano nipa menu ntumi nkoma back on. This is a fine opportunity. Instead of over strike or statement no, ya parliament say bra. Mu hu se ba ko betwen. And then this time plane ko enyumre, who we parliament ponga, which man catch flight to Tamale. By Saturday morning, or the chief directors or the other directors or
the DMPA.
Indiscipline. People don't respect. But I will urge the chief of staff. Say, when we now, when here, it will end up at his doorstep. Because you are supposed to monitor, to manage the ministers. And that is the work, the functions of the chief of staff. So ministers, yes, near me in Ukraine, most of the time, what from minister? Oh, sorry, when you're sorry, really station our friend. When name soldier to cry, now officer Wakasa. Instead of us producers, oh, Mr. Wait, I don't have my full faculty, Mamma custody or China, now friend here, and he wants to talk. And they create a problem for the opposition to capitalize on. So, who be a radio, be a Ghana, especially Accra, you see the NDC government always coming under barrages of attack. Because some of the answers, no. It's not in sync. Nipa no ni ye bisa wakasa min kasa. Ba kinchina pasa wakasa omanfo kasa we dey wakasa of parliament. But I disagree with Mr. Amwa Okase. And I'm say I experiencing different party controlling executive and then this different party controlling. I think I disagree with him. It is a deliberate thing. Parliament is parliament.
You have the powers.
No, parliament is parliament.
To whether majority
or minority, we are parliament. Look at this issue about Dr. Dodo and Black Rasta. Did we see differences in Parliament? Eba omu ketuani omu you are able to come one.
Then you're mindful because language is almost either it's unparliamentary or
and family I will repeat what I said. Last time we can.
I said okay, and you contempt. We'll see. Okay, contempt because I am. Sana was a by Tisa.
And I mean,
100 times, you 200 times.
That's right.
Yeah, a president in majority by Yama.
Say okay. Last time you did communist, I want to discuss about we. Professor Dodu, and I make us say, Parliament is a small institution.
We are very powerful.
Indeed, they control government. Parliament, they control government. They can even censor the president. Even though procedure, this is a boom. Nasa omudi Ghana to omu party. I'm telling you that this country will be heaven. That is the simple truth. Okoi, Bibia will be 75% here on behalf of MPP, 25% na Ghana. Me, that's my opinion.
The flash, I can't flash.
Me, that's my opinion.
I can't flash the MPP.
And me can miss Okoi because some minister, some minister know how to about NDC. So you want to expose the NDC government.
Although I have pointed to all shares.
Expose the NDC minister. That is the trick. No one for who free one can ask questions, agent questions.
This assembly.
And more problems. You understand?
Okay.
So let's be honest.
All right.
NDC MP Okoha will be 75% about NDC point scoring. It's not about the people of Ghana. But I tell you, if Parliament can come together, say, media, microphone to Abamamu, I'm working in the interest of my people and the nation, my party second. No government will mess around. Okay. They have so much power. Let's talk about this one. They have so much power. They have abdicated from their responsibilities. And that is why people speak anyhow about them. American Congress, and I say British Parliament, other Parliament, you dare not speak like that about them. You say, Amamu to me, constitution, edit to me, Amamu. Even though you took Amam paying, the constitution says, on what take precedence over everybody in Ghana. Sana constitution say, on the first gentleman, on number one. But the same constitution says, Obia, the only body that can check that president, any parliament.
Okay.
And so why you say moon to me but together? So that we will see the real balance of power. So that we as a judiciary so I am strong, I am independent. Obviously, what's so with this Omanska?
Well, I
know.
Yes, I say, with the bottom top approach. Public Accounts Committee.
No, I wanted us to start on top because
the $2
very, very important.
Okay,
every time.
Okay,
so
good. Any problem? Yeah, Parliament. Get Parliament. Don't expect 2 to 1 CD dollar rate.
Thank you very much. Enra, I made this submission on one of the radio stations. Fortunately, another Minister of State, Minister of Agriculture, Enra so me kind internet so. MP for, I think the chairman for the finance committee,
James Afeji,
about this CD, say, ever from a cost a pejanimu, $1 a form. I can do this. First of all, me can say, I was say ye Ghana for ye ma apobianti as I said. The fact say ye CD no a cof ye CD no a depreciate no. And in your idea, a bonnie. Many people don't know this. Crow-Cruby and Omambi, they deliberately even depreciate their currencies. But Ghana, I have fun to say a bonnie. But we are not looking at the reason why it has Everybody because we are lazy people in this country. Government don't have policies. When your currency depreciates, your producers, your farmers, your manufacturers, your industry players, they enjoy it. Because the producers or the kwamania or the dollar kakraba, na see the naba then cocoa farmers, and now see the president mui dollar cocoa farmers are going to lose money. They are going to lose money because the same item are all called jum akotono yantiso. We hear more cities to go and buy, but you see, because I bought from no city kakra. And the depreciation no enye boni. We shouldn't let it look like a boni. The entire air boni no. Ye nyina begu kantamantoni abusokai. Eno kumasi keje friends
as of market making.
Obia ye dijwa me ko Dubai, me ko China. And our governments are not helping the situation. You need to put policies in place, measures that will compel, let me use the word advisedly, these rich traders, these business people who are going to China, Taiwan, Dubai, and so on to buy these things, to make it attractive for them to come and plow that money into the Ghanaian soil. You can do this by making sure you give them tax incentives. You can do this by making sure you even grant them concessionary loans instead of 20-30% interest, 4%. So who are in Chinua Ejuma memo loan at Greek Bank and I'm gonna go loan at 4%. And as a edif, when they produce the salt, it's over our need. They will export it. No matter, no magic dollars. Wesu ebia baye. Mu due baye, uko due baye, nese baye, ebibe seya until ya kwa manani export. Every you asasi, you weather. Industries, you say, let's say, money never buy say $10 billion. Let's say a credit never buy $6 billion. You windfall of $4 billion. There's no way the city will go down. The currency will remain where it is. Not until we do the near because we are temporal. But since 1974, this is what we've been doing. The boom and the best. Every year since 1974. Like I want the government to take advantage of nearby to tackle the economy the way it is tackling the energy problem. Mama, energy situation and sun never to me here. Of course, at a great cost, but it will be temporal. We will go back to it again one day. It's just a matter of looking for some $200 million. Go and buy crude, 4 shipload of crude, and have 5 ships. Let them bring the crude for the next 2-3 months. Do some Babakana. But that $200 million temporal. After 2-3 months, what next? So it is better to sacrifice, even if it's going to be a year or 2, with this doom saw, to fix it once and for all, to make sure that you have a generation capacity not below 4,000 or 5,000 megawatts. So as a half crack offer, you still have half. Thankfully, your gas is starting to say eba. The same way we said about you to this city issue. To bring measures, policies, I bet for also people to go back to the land, to go back to the basics. A government policy. A government policy. You even try to increase the taxes on imported goods. Of course, mindful of WTO and others. You discourage import and encourage export. Exporters no aban betumi aboa ama wanya asase, aban betumi aboa wanya facilities at cheaper rate. Aban say who exporting for the next 10 years meant to a tax. These people who are changing dollars every day, added to the dollar being changed by the telecom companies almost every day. All the 6 telecom companies in Ghana, Nibi, they have to take their money out. And they make not less than $20 million a day. So they have to change dollar. It goes out. It's not a problem because they brought in heavy investment to come and invest. And then America said, we government should take advantage of Nyekoi to make sure say, you put in measures. It happened. I remember in 1985, Nigeria, almost banning the importation of rice and wheat. Today, Nigerian breweries, Nigerian flour mills, and others are using their local wheat and rice to produce their products.
So it can happen.
Radical. Even one sachet, 5 kilograms of rice was not allowed in Nigeria under was it Babangida. 5 kilograms, you are not even allowed. And it made the rich people all to take to farming. What are we doing in Ghana? You get to know everybody, I'm a Chinese for about retailers or Ghana. And we are complaining about CD. Nigerian for about retailers, Chinese for about retailers. And can go by now come with the knowledge, know-how, about beer factories, after Ghana for. And so I see where is the from Adom up to Bupe in show over 800 kilometers. But my irrigation all year round. Why can't we look at this? Government minister needs to but you see, kept ideas to allow the private sector, the engine of government. Majority of the private sector say there's money in the land than that Dubai and A. They don't know.
Okay.
They don't know. I'm telling you.
Yeah, but you know, it also depends on sometimes, as you say, a good private person, it's quite frustrating. The environment also determines amount for interest in a particular
That is why I'm telling you, the Koreans and the Japan, they did it.
You said policy. And those
policies that made them to reach where they are.
That's what I'm saying. It's a different subject matter altogether because your pride people, our eagerness was very high, but the frustrations, impediments, bureaucracy, partisanship, these are the issues probably we can look at an appropriate forum. Because it's true, even vast land, can't we also do something about all these things? So they be at the other center, the policies could be there, but there are a lot of things that goes into those policies.
When you are making those policies, all those hindrances, all those, you will remove them.
Okay.
A policy in the bed drive that initiative.
I just say why special advisor to the president. It is several presidency or culture. I had no better there, so
I catch no that freedom car easy commissioner OG2. Or Tiano can say every him can create easy. As you are neighbor.
Shall I to say? I'm going to give for the Hajia because I like the cartoon. Sidia 7. I didn't hear him. Na inyina beka ya ebe ya asem kese pa ma Bank of Ghana kraka asese wa wo dollar wo bank no ukoyi a ye de bibia to so yi ama ceiling ontun enka so kwa koyi ni ape odu ha se kakra bi na betmai na ye ka say ene the last day of meeting at Bank of Ghana Monetary Policy Committee we are the press release out. They be on press release sitting at home then in the airport no kaka. Na me kai pa say o share November 2014 press release. for the first 10 months of November 2014. Now CDN lose value over 31%. This year, so first 5 months, CDN lose value almost 20%. Up to May. Now, yeah, some allergy came about imports and exports. I was a monacote can be waha. Say it mean concrete plan, it may reduce imports. And if you are quoting her, it means what she's saying is a small part of the say ultimately sustaining the city's stability depends on a deliberate plan to minimize the spending of dollars by reducing the alarming quantum of imports into the country. That's the same way, my President. State of the Nation address Bia Obeka. And rice, and oil, and food imports, chicken, this is a cost road. Until I say to me, reduce, Beka, Finibedu. Na minister and so what are the concrete measures? Sometimes on the other side of it, the moving embassy appreciating it. Say, a bank company say imports no doors no. Now bank no the chunk of revenue now bano generating duties, taxes, any taxes, any charges on imports. As a year as a revenue I cut down. Like just say, go for no macra. What you say? And if you're a government and your major revenue target, any spare percentage, taxes and duties on imports. Imports never no crown. So yes, be a bar me have a body a factory, their fat, mebra, but a frozen chicken. Rice, cooking oil, tomato paste, food imports. It means import toothpick crying import. Until a bino de or see yo say, I'm partner who say we no, and more my sican engine, saying a person no. A barber traha because the other aspect of it is a okay fire me for bawas and more. First one, can say. We see the no. And what they want to say, I was say one. Can and can say devalue. Then devaluation bam first pani and TV that. So you need be able to civilian government or say or devalue a city in can be the metuno. The champion can be against Buzia, Rollins can be against Liman. Liman cried and I charge back on say attempting to go to IMF. They say they are travel. First number can say you see the value, is it a rare value? If it's not a rare value, let it attain its rare value. And that will mean policies that will let your CD go down. Now, implications in here so much. But at least, in Msanka, export to gold, cocoa, oil, other minerals, and no any foreign exchange. As it the policy say, and no quite any after so now. And as a bit more grand crowd, Momo so I no ma take a factory like Blue Skies, which was part of my constituency. Momo were contracts to supply fruit juice to the European market. You can be
Blue Skies.
Blue Skies. And I do be a do a good van, I as a freezer. The Kudu airport, not on my export. I just said I would there earning foreign exchange. But with this current environment, can you some grano? Also spending so much as I want to produce. The average person or producer for export no grano, does he have that kind of support? Because I'm thinking crime if free parliament and I crime do fear still say me there. I did me to about radio, so I'm a caucus of parliament. So me do feel near doom cania. Never say me copy me smart driver say Jessica copy 2 gallons be go generator na me in find me adwuma adwi. Na ordinary average person no, and I say an individual. How about the person running a factory? Even printers on printing newspapers, you see, you were doom so rate, no normal rate.
That's it.
Yes. And it will mean that the average person producing in this country, you know, so these are all the challenges and additional costs in BBR. The propensity and the ability to even produce to export, no. About down.
But Alaji talks about that partnership between government and private.
Government onye sikana ose ode yesada. Na osada no enya dia wo ya export to the sikaba. Enya dia wo otibidi create employment. And baby na ho nsem bebre ya. Obviously means you're not using now you are not prioritizing how you should use your money. And I didn't say overnight too. Obi en obi say na ya mesi factory. And na ya me produce and na ya me export to. Eh ade a hihye to ho. Nti so when you see the hu say na mpese me ya. And then you begin and you let us know where you have reached. Yes, I feel bia no. But you be the budget. The can state of the nation address. Yeah, kind of a fair. Oh, no, my baby, I perceive you see imports, a big exports, you see the best stabilizer. Yeah, I can't. I feel about you know. After I done excuses. Now, it's, I mean, you change a year domination. To be quite sometimes who infected. Because CD could do 4.5. It's a 45,000. It's $1 back on. Or BC cano, who the Kojina, pound got a try 60,000. And it so be a cranoma. If I say spare parts crowd or the CC in the factory. No pound be out here 60,000 and sana. What you mean? I can't just here 100,000 pounds. Look at the implications.
But sometimes me are confused because I'm just reading the issues about the directive principles of state policy.
Is it one day? Running down of the economy, is it one day?
No, it can never be.
If it's not one day,
you are just telling us that even
it can never be.
So Uber running down economy. It takes government.
It takes government.
It
takes government.
About mama every budget. I should have said every president, no mama.
That is why
that is my problem.
That is why
every president on this fourth republic.
So
about import dependence. So why do you
reason being that
I'm coming.
The reason being that the current administration cannot go scot-free. In himself, economy is just within overnight. But we can all attest
when
to
I
the
was
fact.
Speaking, I talk about government. I didn't even talk about whether NDC or NPP. Can government abide? Whichever government is in power.
Okay.
So when he's also speaking, he shouldn't limit it to this particular government. That's what I want to do. Okay. Because next year I will me. And I'll demonstrate it. I'll demonstrate it.
As a result of almost spillover.
You let me land.
Me, Alaji, they be having a baby. I can't say his philosophy, no. So be a bastard. Me mean to. It is that person become be a bastard there. I know the
MPP by just
I may can also make a buyer or see buy no also the measures are back. I evaluate the measures also the abano. Now, if you want us to compare 8 years of President Kufuor, see, you know, cumulatively, it devalued by only about 50%. They say 6.5 years of NDC, no, devaluation almost 200%. Is that a comparison you want us to make? Imports. What they compare President Kufuor time, now they compare this time. It's about 5 times more.
My gracious.
But the president's own admission.
Man gracious.
You're gracious.
Where do you have the figures?
You
were importing $600 million of fries.
We
were importing $600 million worth of fries.
Because that's an
and the problem,
I'm saying that.
No, but even in talking about Ghana, there are certain qualities, certain particular governments left behind that you cannot let it go. You cannot let it go. Under John Dramani, there are certain qualities you cannot let it go.
When I was making my
because if you want to listen, in the year 2000, yes. In the year 2000, me, I was a lawyer for a real estate company, and that real estate company, now we pursue mortgage houses, for home finance. My four, so open sell to die. You see that amount, not bank for no amount. Now we work to salary. But the problem I want to say, it was indexed to the dollar. At the beginning of the year now, and dollar number 3,000. I feel corner every year 2,000 and I do 7,500. There's no book. What would you know? Me see a jig for dying now. Some book want to mean tia because on any cities. And a dollar no can continue. The salary now was what you tia for mortgage, you know. Abroso was so bit tia. Want to mean tia home finance. Now Lord no man who can say, "Oh, to me cotton." Diana also all time out, and it happened to a lot of people just because the currency was so stable. Now I don't want that. Who take Pratt? Out because NDC are buying. Calculating that dollar CD, do by 2,000%. I don't want us to go there. What I'm saying is, current government, Mohamed Deputy Minister said, share NASA quantum exports. No, that's our words. And a Queen CD. Okay. And I make us say that crime bears on the effort. As for rhetorics, talk, advice, admonition, the can't count there. You bet maker. But I want to see concrete steps. Right. Now, Bank of Ghana say 20 million a week we inject into the system. Is it sustainable? How long are they going to do that? Almost no more. How long are they going to do that? And then we can't change. Monetary Policy Committee press release. We can't change. They say still stabilizing. For how long? As at last year, still could do for something and it's bad down. This year, somebody do for something and said it's bad down. Now, for how long the babies are down? Meanwhile, don't forget to say utilities, since you, the canyon, the fuel, catch up, PUS, we catch up, say, dollar and ECD, they say, a penny and two canyon 51%. Near Kakra. Dollar and ECD, a penny and two zoom. Oh, I see a dollar and Tiaba, I sustain. Dollar Tiaba and Monteso. Okay.
Oh, this is my difficulty with Obiamo.
I didn't come here for you to have it easy.
No. I don't want to have it easy. Me, Kasano, Mr. I was talking about government. Man, about opposition. Because the government, who hears the government, they take advantage of nearby to solve the problem once and for all.
Okay, so John Mohammed's administration, let's be specific. This administration
this is a take advantage.
But you see when he was the one President Woba Parliament.
State of the Nation.
And so State of the Nation.
But if that is the case on the part of President John Dramani, then it means he has not done
well. All the presidents from Rawlings to Kufuor to Atamis to Mama. I'm giving you the challenge. Every year in Omuba. One of the biggest problems facing the economy is our imports. Import and export. What have you done about it? What's the question? Price say CD are devalued by over 2,000. Do you know how much Kufuor has devalued the CD?
How much?
Yes, CD 9,500 CDs, 9,009 CDs. I say 9,500. In 2007, Bakaya, Upe dollar bakwa, who did 9,000 cities and 9,500 and send obenya dollar. Mo sorry. Mo say mimi on mampinti. You even said it. Not backed by any productive activity, not backed by any export.
You knock off.
You go and knock off 1, 2, 3, 4, 0.
9,000, I'm going to do 45,000.
I'm
on 45,000.
I'm on 9,000.
How do you compare?
I'm on
9,000. 45,000. And I'm saying, yeah, I don't go for it. Don't go for it. I'm going to 8 weeks. I can't go back. I'm going to compare the visa. The visa, like how they are. Where are you? 45,000.
You are going to knock off 4 zeros. Now, but the other Ghana force say, you need American dollars. One even crowd, who was there? Because dollar crowd, Ghana say, who will change it?
Yeah.
Who will change it?
Dollar to dollar.
On what basis?
Now, how does it?
On what basis?
How does it relate to this matter?
The fact of the matter is, the truth is what we are facing today. The truth of the matter is what we are facing today.
Like 45,000.
From the beginning said, since around 1974-75, our export.
So you buy 74 and
say 5 billion. Now not less than 7-8 billion. In the time there's a shortfall of over 3 billion.
Trade balance.
And then I actually Musika Hodi. Now even this 5 billion here American, I can know. And now I'm okay. I'm just using the figure as an example. And do sir, because gold mine 85% in Yadia. I have been edico. Omupa na this kaniba. Omumpa scan cow. Oil no yes see yanu 85% a common a cow. Cocoa no keke. And no cry of Kobobisian. Our man agi foreign currency 1.8 billion. Abeto.
Kobobisian ba sisi na
ye kwa. Ye ko tongia. Na ya sasi $1 no akotua sa anko fonuka. And me tell say this way no emboy. Say see the gina kra ebe sa akofom. It's what we need to do. A deliberate policy. Every government that is on.
Presidential advisor.
If you are going to talk about blame, you go and can just remove. No, but that I'm proposing. And then Ghana city, and then $1. I pay.
Presidential advisor.
Yeah, almost to wrap up. And never point back. MC. I was going to only say hi to Alaji, but if he wants us to blame government, then his party will take the biggest chunk.
So all government should be blamed.
Now some of about running Ghana more than anybody.
I like that.
Now all government should be blamed.
He is better than Obi. He is better than Obi. He is better than Obi. Okay. I'm saying all governments are to be blamed.
But your government takes chunk of the blame.
So MPP too will be blamed.
Why not? But I'm just something to say, John Dramani Mahama. It's impossible.
One example of how MPP ruined the economy of Ghana. I just gave you one example. How the MPP destroyed Ghana economy.
How did we do that?
You lied to Ghanaians because no, I can say, oh, this is
okay.
Gold, and 45,000 in the doors from Mecca. Oh, so see, they do 45,000. So can 9,000 for there. Well, I
do 45,000.
I do 45,000 and say, I'm saying do 35,000. Also, can I do 9,000?
The 9 season 45 cities.
Yes.
I'm going to tell them. 1st July 2007. And it's scandal.
We have checked
Ghana phone this very important statement I'm going to make. I'm going to make. Only 1st January 2007. 1st July.
Republic Day.
Almost say redenomination.
I take you off.
August, September, October, November, December, I said 6 months.
That's what
6 months. January 2008 to December, how many months? 12 months. Who did count 6 months? I said 18 months. After redenomination, CD moved from 9,500 to 12,500. Would it? Mother. Listen. From 9,500 in 2007, 1st July to December, 12,500. So what signal was this sending to? It will continue to run until it takes its own level. The level Nedri. The level
the level after they take shape.
Take shape. Until what we are doing now is firefighting. What we are doing now is firefighting. Fighting it with fire. But I'm saying that if we don't, taking measures by 6 months time. By 6 months time. About 450 crowd.
Okay.
And I'm taking because that is the true value of the city.
Okay.
That is the true reflection. It is about your import and export.
True value.
True value no
my one good a year that's every week we are the 20
Bank of Ghana for any temporary measure that's not how to solve the problem
fear a panic
temporary. But the truth of the matter Ghana for answer no ejiminu sebenya aban ba ko ni for
philosophy obi abasa dia na moya amasi mu governor osoro say no sika bank kra menko yi dia na moya amasi na gina kan ni dia na Ghana for nyina TV
mu 8 years na dia na mu ye amaskare e papa
dia we aso ya hwikwa ya mobo sianse na mobo sian ya mobo sianse ma mobo sian
mu ya di bo sian nyina cheye from Kwame Nkrumah time
na sabu sian na boy
mu Busen nyina dia check
70 billion na makodu
masaji 8 billion account
me see dia na moya ba si na gina kam ye ntie ne dia na moya wo se 20 million no ye measure my measure moya
I'm attacking all government
chapo yele baby ko
we need
attacking chapo
I can't.
Two times. Run the country after
today.
Yes, you can cry. Messi, yes, you can cry. For some reason, not do for. For some reason, not for time. Economy, yes, huh? Dr. Mills, Professor Mills, not do for time. Economy, yes, say.
Tempera. All these governments.
First time,
so long as you don't control even your gold, you don't control your oil. Cocoa cannot sustain this. Cocoa cannot sustain. Who's the oil contract? Why not say oil contract? Why not say oil
contract? Special interview. But my which is a legitimate question. If we still do the blame game there, then there's no need for us to elect people to.
I'm not here to do blame
Special
game.
Advisor on Obiabasa.
I'm not doing blame game. He's doing the blame game. You are not mistaken.
That's all
I started.
It drew me so.
You are passing through all governments.
Listen. I identified the problem facing the nation.
It's all called Greece.
Me start here, me can't just send them your interviews. I'm a Minister of State, Eba Fuaso, Fifi Kwete. I'm a NDC majority finance committee chairman. Also Eba Fuaso. And then una Deputy Minister of Finance or Foreign America said, yeah, it will not solve the problem. So I identified the problem and professed solutions. Abine should take these
solutions.
Okay, so MPP prices of so middle income and economy. And what is the NDC also going to do about it?
You see, that is very sad. Will be some sad question. It's very unfortunate.
Oh yeah, bias.
You see, and OBP price itself. Oh, honorable Biama, so cry Alaji Baturi.
Oh, boss,
honorable
Biama.
Okay,
because
now
listen,
honorable Biama,
middle income and your event,
okay,
and your process,
okay. So
including the rollers.
Even
after MPP cry, stop a cost on chair. You don't know it. 17 billion now, and I mean, a project could do 30-something billion. You understand me? So it is not an event; it's a process. Nyame chance abambia ba or year need year. But me, I can point to every government for including even the Achampon regime. And that the indiscipline we are facing in this country was brought by the Achampon government. Even though also was CCR dying, he brought development to the country. Every government.
Okay.
Unfortunately for Alaji, me expect some questions very fair all the time.
Of course.
Yes.
I'm not even talking about that. Because
wrap up now.
Ghana ni here in case.
Oh, Ghana here, MPP na here. MPP na here, Ghana be here.
Na MPP for be NDC for be here.
Ko ka jabro for say mo breast.
MPP.
Unim.
Na abrofu tie. Sabrofu tie dey na powerful.
Na no ba omi an ko say ya wie skani na Ghana skani na. Ya ba say IMF deal what is okọ abrochi ko ka say ya di Ghana skani na. They stole. Was it they stole? Who you Ghana ya be ko amane they stole money.
NDC tradition no. Senye wo money na ewu ade a. Ke kasa IMF den ko mo nkan bi kura. IMF den ko mo nkan bi kura. So mo opposition na ombe super IMF sa omo ba e kro mo kwa IMF no omo so ye ko pere IMF pese mama of course say chikro ko
homegrown policies
ye ko pere IMF achi o so ye be kon sa na ya nkwa enya credibility ya nkwa abo
president for say ministers and the role is endorsed echiro ba over here
we be ordinary
petro mu peje petro park
me see mo
me na 6,400
mo
we talk Ghana for say there
and I say petro
6 months mu dey call 20,000
say petro do say
say kasa
say petro do say
ndadafo
mo say mo ti petro 15% petro do say
and I mean kasa o pese chira u ka ba ko memo 10 u ka ba ko memo 10 example
na me meto ma 50
okay
memo 10
memo 50
me memo 500
so called social democrats omo be ye west crossing there ultra right
there we go
who buy welfare policies na school feeding no metro maso capitation no bia welfare bia na ye ka se yen no ye MPP aban no mo fi MPP for there omo ye capitalist omo ye ultra right ye grab ye welfare policy
okay
c'est moi se so called socialist mo ba mo capitalism ni mo ye west mo ba mo be gu bibia
ozara egu and school feeding more than and the 40,000 children and the abang they call 400,000 you compare it for 30 days schools na mo
as the president
probably
school feeding
no probably efficiency and quality
efficiency quality grow and when you are 30 days eba si etu eka esi mun sign voucher
nipa hin na mun
sign voucher 14 days
okay
mun sign voucher ni 14 days mun buru no mind dey
yes we see me dey mind ka
brother ma obi abasa
mo me ko try chief
anti desk presidency o ma
oh na afili alajo na
special advisor on obi abasa o mo fan go campaign the Ghana for better okay chabo
you got a national chief Mamechi na Dr. Sharabutu ni nua bema dogo
onu ni yiri nunu
dogo
yiri Ajia
Fati Dakuman got chief Mamechi national chief imam na bibia ntimi nko kama ya do bibia so aje brehwe asititu abo obiama constituency ya da mo asese so mo jibra mo koso a mo hwe Alhaji Baturi and share than I say.
Mamma before,
Mamma before.
Oh, Pao. And I'm be stopping me. Say, Oba. Bejuma, me many Joe. Obi pa.
I said, I philosophy.
Obiama. Okay, with that media watch. Okay. All right, so I don't be asking. Muslims, we are still wishing you with Mr. Mujinamu. Now, me, I do my Monday holiday, and I'm going to be Adom. We are quite, and